In this episode of Travelogue, as part of the Pearl River series, we're visiting Shaoguan City, that's in the northern part of Guangdong Province. I'll be sampling the visual delights of picturesque Mount Danxia and soaking up the cultural and historical heritage of the Hakka people. The Pearl River, known in Chinese as the Zhujiang, with its eastern, western, and northern tributaries, it's actually a vast river system, the third longest river in China, and the second largest by volume. And right by the eastern side of the system is the city of Shaoguan. After traveling for 10+ hours on car and train, we are finally here at the Danxia mountain. Look around us. We're currently cruising on the Xinjiang River so that we can get a full view of this magnificent scenery. While the tranquility of this place is rather pleasant, this is only the beginning of our exciting adventure. I'm Louisa Lee here on Travelogue, and follow us for all things riveting. Standing on the top deck of the boat, I get a panoramic view of the extraordinary reddish geomorphic mountains that line a large part of the Xinjiang River. This is the Danxia landform, referring to a particular type of landscape consisting of layers and layers of sandstone and conglomerate. Inscribed as a World Heritage Site, these formations can be seen in various parts of China. Here on the Xinjiang, I am witnessing some of Mother Nature's greatest work. Oh, 船长你好。你好。你好。我想问你，你在这边开船开了多久了？
我开车开了30年。
那你这几年来，你有看到什么样的大变化？
整体来说呢，就是这样啊，这个江呢就没什么变化啊，有了这个电站，这个水位呢提高了啊，这两岸呢这个图形还是保持原位，这没有破坏，没有破坏。
那今天我们这一条江要游多久呢？
来回呢就是50分钟。
那最好的时间来看是什么时候？10
月份、9月份呢，这个天气比较好的。
Having relaxed on the water, it's time to work out these legs of mine and examine the rock formations up close. And that entails a hike to the top of Mount Danxia. This is such a beautiful and serene place. You can hear the sound of the running waters. You'll need a day to really explore this area, and definitely a place to clear your mind. Situated among these mountains is a village called Yangyuan. People here have an interesting belief. It concerns a rock and determining the sex of a child, and it's apparently been tried and tested. Let's go check out the next scenic spot of Yangyuan village. I'm on top of this platform overlooking the mountains. Look right behind me. It speaks for itself, right? I don't think I need to explain anymore. It has a very peculiar or distinctive shape. And people come here to worship this rock. Look at all this incense. What do they wish for? To give birth to sons.
听说这边的村子的人大概有80%的都是生儿子，是真的吗？
是真的，
是真的。就来这边拜拜就会生儿子，是不是？
我们靠那个阳气充足啊。
哦，阳气充足。听说大家都来这边求子，那你自己有几个儿子？
我有5个。
是因为那个水的关系吗？听说是水的关系，还是因为拜拜的关系？
我们水也是就是也是靠那个阳上。
那我还没有想要生儿子，所以我是要离这个远一点。那我走在你后面好了。OK， 谢谢你啊，奶奶。
Producing a son may not be on my to-do list just yet, but finding a place to rest my weary legs sure is. Having found the answer to my burning question about the male rock, I'm off to pay a visit to a nearby inn. It's a special place, founded by 3 nature lovers with an eye for beautiful things. Besides its gorgeous landscape, Badshah is also known for having a handful of unique inns. Let's go meet one of the owners who is giving a creative twist to her space. Wow. When you walk in here, you feel like you just entered in a cabin in the woods. You know, what's interesting about this place is you need to attend to every little detail. These are lights that are made with lotus leaves. Next to it, these are elementary school windows that were thrown away. I love this eco-friendly idea, and also the fact that these decors vary accordingly to different seasons. Brilliant, isn't it? You can pretty much call it garden to table in. They grow almost all their vegetables to ensure the freshness of thetheir ingredients. Hello， 来问我们今天要采什么呢？
我们采的是一种艾草。
艾草，这个就是艾草吗？
对，后面白的有毛的这种就是艾草。
OK， 那我们今天这个要做什么的呢？
做艾糍，一种甜点。
好。你们这边的菜都是自己种的吗？
对呀。
那所有的就是这些材料都是用在你们的厨房？
没错没错。
OK， 为什么会想要这样的一个新的 idea？ 因为其实在国外还蛮流行，就是餐厅会种自己的菜。可是
我们这里是应该先有这块菜地，然后这么好的食材的话就不要浪费，所以我们就做了属于自己的餐厅。
所以你们本来是反过来，先有这个农地，然后再盖客栈是吗 ？OK。This is a local delicacy in Shaoguan, and today, Awen is going to teach me how to make these little buns. 怎么做呢？刚开始，
把它捏成这个。
OK， 这就是我们刚刚摘的艾草，对不对？
艾草，
一个这样子吗？有点像包饺子的感觉。
对，
对不对？然后这个是什么呢？
这个是芝麻糖。芝
麻糖跟花生嘛，所以今天是包甜的。
包甜的。
I have a sweet tooth， 我喜欢吃甜的，太好了。把它放进去，要放很满吗？
满一点，你是
让它
多点，
对，让它爆出来这样子。
不行，
太多了是不是？
对。
好，我太贪心了，放回去一点点，这样子吗？
然后把它捏在一起。
OK。然后它有特别的 shape 吗？有特别的形状吗？
其实你喜欢什么形状都可以。
可是你们在韶关是这样子包，对不对？
对。
它是包三角的。
三角也行，四角也行。
哦，那怎么包三角？这样子，然后呢？这样子。
不行，已经
不行了吗？
已经包不了了。
不行啊，这个。
那就直接这样子嘞，
就这样子吧。反正都是我包的，我自己吃，好不好？或者是我们可以给我们的 team 吃，你们会想吃吗？ While the chefs are working the woks in the kitchen, another of the inn's founder, Yan, is busy teaching students a traditional weaving method. It seems to involve a lot of patience and persistence. So maybe I'll sit this one out. Hello. And what's your name?
Anna.
Hello, Anna. I'm Louisa. What are you doing here? Obviously, is this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I've been watching you. You look like you're quite good at this. Have you learned this before?
Yeah.
Okay, so are you into art or?
I quite like crafting.
Okay. Coming from the hustle and bustle of Hong Kong, for these guys, there's much more to the experience than just basket weaving. Why did you guys choose this place?
It's a World Heritage Site, so Danxia has got a lot of great culture, and it's also famous for its amazing rock formations.
Yeah.
Lots of beautiful geology.
So you brought them to be exposed to this traditional craft. Today they're doing basket weaving. What do you want them to learn from this? Or from this whole trip?
Yeah, so from the trip, what we're doing is we're getting them to learn more about the natural environment and also exposing them to the local culture so that they can learn more things and have a more open mind. Yeah.
Do you think they're doing really well today?
They're doing okay. We have some really good baskets being made. So Yan is doing a great job sharing her knowledge of how to make these amazing bamboo baskets.
Seems like you're learning it too.
Yes.
You should be making your own basket. It's been an eventful day, from exploring Mount Danxia by land and water to testing my culinary skills. Maybe I failed to impress in the kitchen, But either way, I am rewarded with these savory dishes that are tastefully and beautifully displayed. The art of food presentation at its best. I know I'll be going to bed with happiness in the belly tonight. Coming up next, we'll be taking you to the streets of a village that has pretty much shunned modernity. We'll be visiting an old fortress with an impressive war record and sampling some rice wine that's still made the traditional way. Good morning. It's a brand new day and we're commencing in a high manner, literally. It's currently 5 a.m. right now and you can see the crowd. Everyone's getting excited to see the sunrise. I'm excited as well. We woke up really early so we don't miss this beautiful view. So let's get on with it. We need to catch a cable car. Let's go. As the sun slowly rises, different hues are dispersed across the rocks of Mount Danxia, including the peak I'm standing on. It's called Duoshi and is 380 meters above sea level. What an astonishing sight! It was a full-on workout getting up the mountain and back down to the ground level. Fortunately, we can have a bit of rest in the car as we head northwest to Shixing village, about 20 kilometers away. With more than 600 years of history, Shixing is known for its Hui-style architecture and the Hakka people who reside in the area. The gray tiled and white wall structures give the village a unique character of its own. This grand architecture represents the heyday of the historic Shixing village, which explains why a fortress with a moat surrounding it is needed to fend off bandits. It also served as a haven for people during wartime. I can't wait to see what's behind those thick walls. While I am accustomed to see more vibrant tones in Chinese architecture, this subtle yet elegant blend reminds me of black and white movies. As I walk into this fortress, I almost feel like I'm traveling back in time. Back in the ancient days, there used to be a drawbridge here, which is the first line of defense. After you pass through this gate, follow me. This is the second line of defense. In Chinese, it's called Wongchen. Basically, it's an enclosed area where defenders attack intruders from above. The rectangular fortress is called Shangfengzai. It was built during the Qing dynasty by a family called Li at the very end of the 19th century. It took over a decade to complete this massive structure, consisting of one main building and 4 watchtowers. You can see that the fortress is meticulously designed for defense. When Shixing was under attack, all the villagers would take refuge within these walls. I have a vivid picture of that in my mind. Incredible. As you can see, this is not a traditional courtyard house for residential purpose. People mainly came here to hide from enemies. The hallway I'm currently walking on was where people slept and spent their days, while the defenders were on the second floor securing the fortress. There's a uniformity in the architectural style, and that's not the only thing where there is similarity. Most of the villagers here also share the same family name, Li. There are about 30 family-owned wineries in between these narrow alleys. Today we're visiting one winery in particular, and the owners are about to reveal their family secret to me, step by step. I'm smelling the scent of the aroma. Let's come this way. Shixing village is known for its exquisite rice wine, which has been around for over 300 years. This particular variety is known as Duihua, which means piles of flowers. It's a reference to the foam on the wine. Hello, 沈大哥，你今天是来买酒的，是不是？
是。
你从哪里过来买酒？
韶关。
韶关，那韶关离这里多远呢
？50公里左右了。
50公里，我看你骑脚踏车过来的，你骑了多久
？2个来小时。
2个来小时，为了买酒是吗？
是啊。
那你
专程买不着了。
那你跟这个李老板熟吗？
好多年了，你慢慢拿。
那李老板家的酒跟别人家的酒有什么不一样？
都跟他很熟，说老实话，你也看到这里的卫生的各方面的设施啊，比较好。这里隔壁的好几家我都很熟的，他这里还是原始的制作，你想一想。原始的很难得的，这个比较破旧。
他的做酒的方式还是原始的方式，
老传统。
对
，6岁，最大的
The Lee winemaking formula has been passed down for generations. I am told that achieving that full flavor taste comes down to 3 main factors: rice, yeast, and water. With everything being locally sourced, the quality of the ingredients is not compromised in any way. As if they ever think about replacing their old methods by using new machines to make the wine? The answer is, as you might expect, an emphatic no.
You must be wondering why they're famous for having delicious wines. Well, that's because they have good quality water and all these oils.
I've noticed that many families leave their front doors open. Taking that as some sort of invitation, I enter.
This is the tradition that stood the test of time. Although not proven, people believe that it began in the Tang Dynasty. Women back in the days would communicate and share their stories with each other by singing. With no lyrics involved, it was purely a way for them to express themselves. Let's hope they're in a good mood today.
Legend has it that an unhappy court lady by the name of Yue Jie would sing about her sorrow. A man who heard her was so moved that he risked his life to help her escape the palace. She made her way to Shitang, where the so-called Yue Jie songs were adopted by the village women.
Wow, that was a great performance. 你们刚刚唱得好好啊！想要请问你们刚刚唱的那是什么意思？可以解释一下吗？
Over time, their once improvised words came to focus on the subjects of family values and morality. And nowadays, there's a much more upbeat feel, so much so even the youngsters are keen to take it up.
这好像不是每个人都听得懂，对不对？这就是书里面的才听得懂，所以你们刚刚唱的我都听不懂。那我也是姓李的，那你可以教我怎么唱吗？可以教吗？可以教我一句吧，教我一句吧。教最后一句。我还是拍手就好了，不会唱，看不懂。
Coming up next, from songs about values to prayers about life, as I head to the famed Nanhua Temple, followed by a visit to an ancient passage that channeled the destiny of the Hakka people. Now, this place is believed to have been in existence since the early 6th century, at the time of the northern and southern dynasties. No sooner am I through the gate than I can sense the deep respect people have for this place of worship. Here we are at the world-renowned Nanhua Temple. This is where Huinan, who is referred as the sixth patriarch, once lived and spread his words. He is also one of the most important figures in the Chen or Zen Buddhism. And people come here to worship his mummified body, which has been around for over 1,300 years. As a leading monastery, Nanhua Temple is highly regarded in the world of Buddhism. Huinan is closely associated with the Platform Sutra of the Sixth Patriarch, an influential scripture in Buddhist teachings dealing with sudden enlightenment and purity of mind. Consisted of one major alley that stretches for 1.5 kilometers, there are about 70 to 80 surnames here. People from all corners of the world come to this ancient passage to search for their roots and also to pay respect to their ancestors. Back in the 8th century, at the time of the Tang Dynasty, Zuji Ancient Alley became home to many families who were fleeing south to escape the war. These people are known collectively as the Hakka. They left their genealogical records in these houses so that any descendants who returned in later years could find out about their family's history and fill in any missing information. It's almost like a library, an archive of family histories and stories, on the computers, of course. I find it quite touching that people continue to carry out the mission of keeping the records up to date. In the course of walking up and down the stone-paved path, I become extremely curious about the extent of the information we can trace back. Like I mentioned earlier, people come here to find out more about their ancestors. And let's check out this Lai household to see what kind of stories they have. 你好，赖大伯，你好，我是 Louisa。我来到这边朱衣古巷，我看到有很多个姓氏啊，然后这个是你的家，对不对？
是我的祖屋啊。
你的祖屋，那你们现在你还是住在这边？
是我妈妈还在，我们住那里新房子在外面。
是你们的后代都会继续住在这边吗？
对。
这是这边的传统，是不是？我看到这边有一个竹，这是什么做什么用的呢？
就是拜我们的祖先嘛。
拜你们的祖先，然后这一位就是你们的祖先嘛？
这是3000多年前的祖先。
哦，3000多年前的。多少人会来这边祭拜呢？祭拜你赖家的祖先？
我们这珠三角、江西、湖南、福建都过来了。
有很多，每年会很多人过。
每年都是。
有没有从国外来祭拜的呢？
有。
也有哈。
美国、加拿大。
听说你们这边有族谱，是不是？
是啊，就是这个族谱。
那我可以看一下那个族谱吗？
可以。
赖大伯，你可以帮我一下吗？解释一下你们的故事是什么？
这个松阳就是这边这个祖先原先就是银川的嘛。
对。
这3000多年前是银川堂。
3000多年前，然后这个族谱有到多久以前呢？
这个族谱是民国17年修的嘛。
民国17年啊。
第5修。对，
第5修。然后这个族谱里面有什么样的讯息呢？
那就是他记录他这个家庭，这个祖先葬到什么地方。
对。
哪里有房子，有房产，
都会写在这里面。所以这个就是故事，对不对？你们赖家的故事。
赖家的这个历史啊。
赖家的历史。Look at this. This is a book that traces back to their family history, has the stories of their past. 非常有趣耶。赖大伯，你说这里面是不是还有一些有名字吗？这个我都看不太懂，就是。
这个就字辈吧。
What's really interesting about this is they actually already established what kind of names they're going to give to their descendants. These are the characters that they want their descendants to have. So, for example, this word will be used in, say, his grandfather's brothers, and this one will be used for this character will be used in the Chinese name of, say, his father's generation. Very interesting. 我不知道这些刚开始就定好了。对。
以前的祖先还是在修复之前就把这个支配定下来了。
所以这个是父亲的名字，然后这是儿子，然后孙子，
是这样啊，一代
下来，
这里一代，这里一代，这里一代，这里一代，这样
一直往下走。
Even though most of them packed up and left centuries ago, as long as you know that your ancestor once stopped here, you will be able to find some hint of their existence in ink. Right next to the old alley lie some newly built ancestral halls, which are also referred to as lineage temples. Like Zuji Ancient Alley, they are designed for worshipping one's ancestors. They can also be used for family gatherings and meetings. As for these stone carvings, they list the names of family members with outstanding educational accomplishments. Basically, they're a way to praise those who make a name for themselves.
大唐开建大玉岭路碑. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right, but you get the idea. Here we are at the entrance of Meiguan Gudao, which is the shortest route between Yangtze River and Zhejiang River. It is also an extremely significant path because it made it possible for people to migrate south during wartime from Jiangxi to Guangdong. With all that said, let's hit the path, shall we?
This mountain passage was opened up in the Tang Dynasty in the 8th century under a chancellor named Zhang Jiuling. It offered a vital link to the south, especially for the waves of Hakka migrants trekking from the north at various times of turmoil there. Walking on the same rocky, bumpy route, I can imagine the hard journey they endured.
It has been a remarkable journey. China never ceases to amaze me. The breathtaking view of the Danxia mountain is forever engraved on my mind. I've been truly touched by the Hakka people, and I've learned a lot about the hardship of the past with their architecture. Carrying all that with me, along with my backpack, we're going to head to our next destination. I am Louisa Lee, here for Travelogue, and I'll see you on that side in Jiangxi.